Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the course Management Information Systems. Today we're going to continue with the chapter 2, that is how organizations use the information systems. In the last lecture, we studied about the organizations, the organizational culture, the organizational structure and change, as well as business processes, and about how they affect the information systems implemented in the organizations. The first thing that we did was about organization. What is an organization? Or what is an organizational structure? Different structures हमने देखे थे, traditional structure, the flat structure, the project and team organizational structure, as well as virtual structures, and we saw that they all require a different set of information systems, और उनके अंदर जो information systems use हो रहे हैं, that are highly affected by the kind of structure the organization has. Similarly, we talked about the organizational culture. Organizational culture are the understandings and assumptions that belong to that certain organization or to that certain business. Then again we saw that in a certain culture, when you are implementing the information systems, it's very important to know that culture, because it might affect the culture already prevailing in the organization. Then we looked at the organizational change. When there is a change implemented into the organization, that is, for example, you're bringing in a new information system or bringing in any kind of new technology, then there are certain kind of change that can be disruptive as well. We looked at the sustaining change, we looked at the disruptive change as well, and we saw that disruptive change can be cannot have a good influence on the people of the organization as well as the organization on its whole as well. Then we saw that to deal with both these things, कि हम culture को किस तरह adopt करेंगे और new system को उस culture में किस तरह adopt करेंगे, as well as how can the employees adopt the new change in the organization, is through organizational learning. That means the people have to be trained, they have to learn gradually, and the change has to be planned gradually. Also, we looked at the business processes in an organization. Business process is any set of activities that is collectively done to produce a certain output or to produce a certain service in an organization. Then again we saw that there were two types of business processes, functional business processes as well as cross-functional business processes that cross different functional areas in an organization. Functional areas में जो काम हो रहे हैं that are happening within a specific functional areas. Cross-functional business processes में आपके जो information है, that is crossing the boundaries of a certain functional areas, and such kind of business processes require specialized information systems that allow that information transfer. Then when we were talking about this, I gave you an example of the order fulfillment process कि उसमें आपका sales department include था, accounting department include था, as well as the manufacturing department. They were all sharing information. Then we looked at how the information technology can improve the business processes. That is again the use of technology to improve the business processes. Why? So that to improve the flow of activities, as well as to reduce costs and mistakes as well. Then when we were talking about improving the business processes, तो हमने दो तरीके देखे थे. One of them was the process re-engineering or the business process re-engineering, and the other one was the continuous improvement. Business process re-engineering हमने देखा था that it questions the fundamental ways of doing things in an organization. It questions the fundamental ways of the business processes, that अगर ये काम हो रहा है organization में तो ये क्यों हो रहा है? Such and such business process is happening, but why? What's the logic behind it? Right? And to bring a breakthrough change in the organization by completely overhauling the system, by completely changing maybe sometimes the organizational structure as well, so that the organization can benefit from it. Then we saw that re-engineering, yes, it brings breakthrough performances, but it's risky as well, and it has to be implemented after careful study and extreme planning. Then on the other hand, we have the continuous improvement. That means it's a gradual improvement in a certain work area or in a certain specialized area, and it is carried out by the workers. Whereas on the other hand, business process re-engineering के लिए आपके लिए बाहर से consultant आ रहे हैं, and it is triggered by the people who are at the top level. That means आपके जो top most level के managers and executives हैं, they are triggering this change. while on the other hand continuous improvement में simple workers are changing, bringing on this change and they are changing the simple product, उसके अंदर gradual improvements, थोड़ी improvements कर रहे हैं so that the customers are satisfied. Right जी. Also we talked about the user acceptance and the technology acceptance, user satisfaction and the technology acceptance. That is, the companies believe that if the technology is completely diffused throughout the organization and infused within the departments, as well as the user satisfaction is there, that means there is an ease of use of the information system and the information that the system is producing is valuable, is accessible, is accurate, is effective, then only the system will progress in an organization and the organization will accept the new system and thus eventually get benefits from the new system. Right जी. This was what we did in the last lecture. ये थोड़ी सी मैंने आपको summary दी थी. Now let's start on with the new topics today. Okay, today we're going to give you a brief summary or a brief idea about the different kinds of information systems that are used in an organization. Why the employees in the organization use these information systems is, again, to help employees in organizations accomplish routine tasks as well as special tasks. ठीक है जी, routine tasks such as operational level के ऊपर जो tasks हो रही हैं, for example simple payrolls, cash flows, etc., etc., as well as special tasks, for example the decision making and the problem solving at the top level. So the information systems help the employees in the organization, the managers in the organization, to do their tasks in a better way. There are different kinds of information systems that support the different interests, the specialities and levels in the organization. So when you're talking about the information systems, they cater to all the levels in the organization, from the topmost level to the lowermost level at the operational level as well. Then when we talk about the different kinds of information systems, तो हम देखेंगे electronic commerce and m-commerce को. Again, information systems are used in this kind of business setups as well. Then we're going to look at the management level information systems, different management levels के ऊपर किस तरह कौन-कौन से information systems use हो रहे हैं. Then we're going to talk about the enterprise systems. कौन से systems हैं जो complete enterprise को entertain कर रहे हैं. Then we're going to talk about the collaborative systems. That means those systems that can be, for example, used in a virtual setup or used for collaboration. आगे चल के हम देखते हैं what do we mean by collaboration and all. When we talk about electronic commerce and mobile commerce, then these two words belong to a major category called the electronic business, which refers to the use of digital technology and the internet to execute the major business processes and business tasks. Right जी, आपका जो e-business है, that is all about using the different kinds of information systems and the digital technology and the internet to do the business. उसके अंदर and it can include all kinds of functional areas like accounting, finance, manufacturing, as well as HR activities. The e-business strategy is also flexible and adaptable when compared to the simple traditional businesses. Right, so आपके e-business से not only you can do these tasks, but you can also create a relationship with the customers and the suppliers as well. Right, जी. Then we have the term e-commerce. That means electronic commerce, means any business transaction, that means buying or selling, that is executed electronically either between business to business, B2B means business to business, or business to consumer, B2C, or between consumer to consumer. So that means the business to business means that it's happening between two companies. Business to consumer means that happening between a company and the customer. Customer to customer means simple people that are displaying, for example, OLX के ऊपर एक normal बंदा है वो अपना product sale कर रहा है and any layman is just buying that product. ठीक है, so there are different kinds of sites that provide these kind of facilities. B2B, even though you might think this is not very popular, but companies are using this facility, the e-commerce, specifically now because of the increased access to the internet as well as increased web security as well. So they are using this facility, the e-commerce, on a wider level. Then electronic commerce also offers opportunities for small businesses to promote themselves, and not only promote themselves but sell the products online as well, to businesses, to different companies, or to simple customers as well. So basically आपका जो internet platform है, this electronic platform is very, very crucial, and it's very beneficial for small businesses as well. Then we talk about the mobile commerce. Mobile commerce simply means that the transactions that can happen anywhere and any time, but using the wireless communications. That means that they can happen with the help of laptops, that can happen with the help of handheld devices, mobile devices, smartphones. आपके इस किस्म के devices के through अगर transactions हो रही हैं, that means that is called mobile commerce. ठीक है? That means mobile on the move. Okay, now we're going to talk about the management level systems. Or management level system में the system that's coming at the lowest level, that means at the operational level, is the transaction processing system. Transaction processing system में word transaction simply means any kind of transaction, or the buying or selling, or the exchange of cash that is happening at the lower level. तो उसमें आपके पास आ जाते हैं, for example, payroll systems आते हैं, payment to customers, payment to suppliers, etc. etc. इस किस्म की चीज़ें. So the basic definition of transaction processing systems is organized collection of people, procedures, software, devices, as well as databases used to simply record and complete business transactions. So आपके एक operational level के ऊपर जितने भी functional काम हो रहे हैं, operational काम हो रहे हैं, that is handled by the transaction processing systems. क्या हो सकते हैं? Sales हो सकती हैं, receipts हो सकती हैं, payroll हो सकती हैं, paying suppliers, all these kind of things are happening, and these things can be handled by the transaction processing systems. Purpose क्या है transaction processing system को use करने का? Is to simply answer the routine questions and to monitor the flow of transactions. ठीक है? आपके transaction किस तरह हो रहे हैं? For example, how many items are there in the inventory, or for example, what is a certain person's pay. So these kind of things can happen with the help of transaction processing systems, as well as कि उनकी salary calculation हो सकती है, वो जो हमने पहले example देखी थी, when we were noting down the employee number, when we were noting down the number of hours worked and the rate at which the person has to be paid, then all these kind of calculations are again handled by the transaction processing system. In fact, these are the systems that were the very first application that were developed and used by the organization, because वो बहुत basic function और routine functions provide कर रहे थे. ठीक है? The tasks that are dealt by the TPS are predefined and highly structured. Simple calculations हैं, whatever information is there वो आपको दिखा देते हैं. And the managers basically use this TPS to monitor the status of internal operations. आपके simple functional level के ऊपर, operational level के ऊपर जो operations हो रहे हैं, they are simply there to monitor those operations. They use this TPS for that. Right जी. Then we talk about the next level of management level system is the management information systems. Again मैंने आपको बोला था कि management information system आपका system एक इसकी definitions हमने देखी थी as a field of study. ठीक है? दूसरा एक और definition इसकी हो जाती है when we're talking about a system on its own that is working at the middle management level. ठीक है? What is it now? It's an organized collection of people, procedures, software databases and devices that provide routine information to managers and decision makers. Right जी? इसमें आपके पास उसमें तो simple calculation हो रही थी, यहाँ पे आपको simple reports की form में information generate हो रही है to the different managers, and it's taking information from the TPS again. Purpose क्या है? It creates operational efficiency by generating reports, by giving summaries or comparisons कि this kind of inventory पड़ी हुई थी, TPS ने बताया, तो MIS ने एक report generate कर दी, okay fine, this much was there and this is much is required, so you need to buy this much of inventory. ठीक है? कहाँ use हो सकता है? आपका जो management information systems है, they are used in different functional areas. ठीक है? Functional areas, for example, marketing में use हो सकते हैं, finance में use हो सकते हैं, production. In fact, all of these functional areas have their own management information systems. हम आगे जब chapter पढ़ेंगे business information systems का module पढ़ेंगे, then we're going to study all of these kind of management systems and that in detail. ठीक है? So like again, these information systems generate, report and supply information to the managers by taking information from the TPS. ठीक है? उन सारी information की summaries create करते हैं, comparisons करते हैं और एक reports generate करते हैं. Managers use this to monitor and control the businesses and predict future performances as well. ठीक है? आपको monitor और control करने के लिए management information systems use हो रहे हैं and they are used by the middle management. And the reports generated can be either on the daily basis, on the weekly basis or yearly basis. जिस तरह managers को required है उस तरह reports generate होती हैं by the management information systems. Next we have the decision support systems. Okay, decision support system again is an organized collection of people, procedures, software, databases and devices that support problem-specific decision making. आपके decision support systems again one step higher than the management information systems and used by the top level managers, and it is used for specific problem solving because इसमें analytical capabilities ज़्यादा होती हैं as compared to the simple MIS. Because simple MIS में आपकी ठीक है reports generate हो रही हैं, but it's not analytical enough to provide support for the decision making. ये काम DSS का है. For example, decision support systems use information from the TPS and the MIS. Yes, they take information from there plus the external sources so that they can do further analytical comparisons. ठीक है? Purpose क्या है इनको use करने का? Solving unique problems and giving solutions may not be predefined already. ठीक है? So it helps basically the top level managers to make decisions. Supports the decision making process by analyzing data and suggesting alternatives. For example, there is an auto manufacturer and they need to decide on what kind of location is suitable to create another manufacturing plant. ठीक है? तो वहाँ पे उस manufacturing plant को build करने के लिए कौन सी location best है? So they can do that with the help of DSS because it not only gives you information from the organization, from the TPS and the MIS, but it also get information from the external sources कि कौन सी location बेहतर होगी. Right, then we talk about the executive support systems. Again, they follow the same pattern as the decision support systems, with the added functionality of strategic management, strategic control and crisis management as well. ठीक है? आपके ESS are used by the executive managers, executive post keeper लोग use करते हैं, and again senior management, and they provide help in the judgment, evaluation and insight. ठीक है? Again आपके जो decision making जो बहुत insightful decision making है, जो बहुत future को foresee करना होता है, that kind of decision are helped by the executive support systems. And the information presented by the executive support systems is basically through the help of a portal. Portal again आपका समझ लें कि web internet based web page होता है, and it is in the form of a digital dashboard. Digital dashboard हमने पहले भी ये word पढ़ा था, which means that graphs or charts की मदद से it defines the different KPIs, key performance indicators, and with the help of those charts and analytical graphs, the people at the executive level are able to analyze what is required and how can we solve a certain problem in an organization. Okay, यहाँ पे आपको नजर आ रहा है there is a simple hierarchical structure, simple hierarchical structure यहाँ पे given है of the organization, और उसमें बताया गया है the kind of decision structure that is present and the kind of information systems used throughout that organization. For example, at the very lower level we have the operational management, जिसमें बहुत structured किस्म के काम हो रहे हैं, right? And then the information system used there is the transaction processing system. Again, at the middle management level where the tactical management is involved, आपका semi-structured काम है and management information systems are used here. At the topmost level, आपकी strategic management है, executives and directors हैं. इनके पास जो काम होता है that is very unstructured level का काम है because they have to solve very unique problems राइट जी. और यहाँ पे जो इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम्स यूज हो रहा है दैट इज आइदर डिसीजन सपोर्ट सिस्टम और द एग्जीक्यूटिव सपोर्ट सिस्टम, जिनको एग्जीक्यूटिव सिस्टम्स भी बोलते हैं. सो दीज आर यूज्ड हियर. द डिफरेंस बिटवीन MIS एंड DSS वुड बी दैट DSS allows the managers to do the right thing. ठीक है. MIS में आपको do things right होता है कि जो भी काम है आप सही कर रहे हैं, और decision support systems provide you with the insight of doing the right thing. ठीक है. Again at the executive level this follows the same pattern but it solves the crisis management और strategic planning इसके अंदर include हो जाती है. Again एक और chart है that defines these same information systems कि आपका transaction processing system, MIS, DSS and EIS और ESS ये किस level के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं. Okay, next we're going to look at a case study called the Dominos Pizza Tracker. इस study को हम देखेंगे कि उन्होंने information system जो अपने food chain में introduce किया है वो किस तरह काम कर रहा है. Again I'll follow the same pattern. I'm going to read a few paragraphs from the case study. ठीक है. साथ साथ हम देखते जाएंगे, नोट करते जाएंगे कि इसके अंदर कौन कौन से मेन फीचर्स हैं, इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम जो यूज हो रहा है वो किस तरह काम कर रहा है थ्रू आउट द केस स्टडी. एंड इन द एंड वी गोइंग टू आंसर फ्यू क्वेश्चंस जो कि केस स्टडी के एंड में गिवन है. ओके ओके. कंपनी कौन सी है? डोमिनोज पिज़्ज़ा है. When it comes to pizza, everyone has an opinion. Some of us think that our current pizza is just fine the way it is. Others have a favorite pizza joint that makes it like no one else. And many pizza lovers in America agreed upon recently that Domino's home-delivered pizza was among the worst. ठीक है. Problem क्या था कि the customers were not happy with the kind of pizza they were delivering as well as the home delivery of the pizza. Right, Ji. And so it's finding ways to innovate by overhauling its in-store transaction processing systems and by providing other useful services to customers such as Pizza Tracker. And more important, Domino's is trying very hard to overcome its reputation for poor quality by radically improving the pizza. ठीक है जी. Critics believe that company significantly improved the quality of its pizza and customer service in 2010. So 2010 में Domino's Pizza ने अपनी कंपनी को improve किया था by introducing the Pizza Tracker as well as by improving their pizza as well. ठीक है. Why? Because they needed to achieve that competitive advantage. ठीक है. A competitive advantage वो कब achieve कर सकते हैं? By having a good pizza and providing excellent customer service as well. Right. जी. Domino's also competes with local pizza stores throughout the US. To gain competitive advantage, Domino's needs to deliver excellent customer service and most importantly, good pizza. But it also benefits from highly effective information systems. ठीक है जी. उनका जो एक let's say the key point was that they have a good information system. That was their biggest competitive advantage. अब वो कौन सा system है? Domino's proprietary point of sale system Pulse, उसका नाम Pulse है, is an important asset in maintaining consistent and efficient management functions in each of its restaurants. A point of sale system captures purchase and payment data at the physical location where goods or services are bought and sold using computers, automated cash registers, scanners and other digital devices. ठीक है. अब इनका जो point of sale system है वो क्या कर रहा है? It is capturing purchase and payment data using computers. Input devices कौन कौन सी? Computers हैं, automated cash registers हैं, as well as scanners. इन सब के through ये सारी जो inputs हैं वो gather कर रहा है. And those stores reported improved customer service, reduced mistakes and shorter training times. So जिन franchises ने उनके ये वाले systems implement किए थे, they have improved customer service, reduced mistakes and shorter training time for their employees. Now, most recently, Domino's released a new hardware and software platform called Pulse Evolution. अब उन्होंने उस जो already जो system use कर रहे थे point of sale system को, उसको upgrade किया. Pulse Evolution, which is now in use in majority of Domino's more than 5,000 US branches. Pulse Evolution improves on the older technology in several ways. Different ways में वो उस older system को improve कर रहे हैं, कैसे देखते हैं. First, the older software used a thick client model which required all machines using software to be fully equipped personal computers running Windows. ठीक है, आपके एक full fledged computers use हो रहे थे Pulse के अंदर. Pulse evolution में क्या है? On the other hand, uses thin client architecture in which networked workstations with little independent processing power collect data and send them over to the internet to powerful Lenovo PCs for processing. Means आपके पास जो sales person है उनके पास जो devices use हो रही हैं that have the limited processing power. ठीक है, वो सिर्फ input ले रहे हैं और वो processing के लिए एक central computer को भेज रहे हैं जो उसी outlet में है maybe, लेकिन there are 2-3 devices that are sending the information to that central computer. ठीक है, क्या हो रहा है इससे? These workstations lack hard drives, fans and other moving parts, making them less expensive and easier to maintain. अब इससे फायदा क्या हो रहा है कि उनकी maintenance cost कम आ रही है and they are also less expensive. Also, Pulse Evolution is easier to update and more secure since there is only one machine in the store which needs to be updated. So since आपकी जो processing capabilities हैं वो सिर्फ एक कंप्यूटर में है तो उसी को अपडेट करना है और उसी को सिक्योर करना है. ठीक है, so it becomes efficient, the whole process becomes efficient here. Right जी. Along with Pulse Evolution, Domino's rolled out its state-of-art online ordering system which includes Pizza Tracker. अब आपके ऑनलाइन ऑर्डरिंग सिस्टम में दो चीजें आ रही हैं. एक पिज़्ज़ा ट्रैकर है. The system allows customers to watch a simulated photographic version of their pizza as they customize its size, sauces and toppings. The image changes with each change a customer makes. So अगर आप ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर कर रहे हैं एक पिज़्ज़ा तो दैट मीन्स जो भी आप टॉपिंग उसके अंदर इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं, जो भी काइंड इंक्लूड कर रहे हैं, उसका एक फोटोग्राफिक इमेज आ रहा है स्क्रीन के ऊपर कि जब आप इसके अंदर ये टॉपिक डालेंगे तो उसकी शक्ल इस तरह की हो जाएगी. सो इट्स एक्चुअली क्रिएटिंग अ रिलेशनशिप विद द कस्टमर्स हियर. ठीक है, ऑल्सो देन वंस कस्टमर्स प्लेस एन ऑर्डर दे आर एबल टू व्यू इट्स प्रोग्रेस ऑनलाइन विद पिज़्ज़ा ट्रैकर. ठीक है, अब पिज़्ज़ा ट्रैकर क्या चीज़ है? डिस्प्लेज अ हॉरिजॉन्टल बार that tracks an order's progress graphically. ठीक है, as Domino's store completes each step of the order fulfillment process, a section of the bar becomes red. Even monitor their progress on the web using Pizza Tracker at stores using Pulse Evolution. अगर आपने फोन से भी ऑर्डर किया है तो आप उधर वहाँ के सेल्स पर्सन को कॉल करके अपनी प्रोग्रेस पूछ सकते हैं and they can simply look at their screen and tell you that आपका जो पिज़्ज़ा है वो इस फेज के अंदर है. ठीक है, अब आपके पिज़्ज़ा जो ऑर्डरिंग ऑनलाइन ऑर्डरिंग सिस्टम है उसमें दो चीज़ें हैं. एक तो ये कि सिमुलेटेड फोटोग्राफिक वर्जन नज़र आ रहा है कस्टमर्स को अबाउट द काइंड ऑफ पिज़्ज़ा दे आर गेटिंग. ठीक है, ऑल्सो दे कैन व्यू द प्रोग्रेस ऑफ द पिज़्ज़ा कि पिज़्ज़ा जो है वो अब किस स्टेट में है. फॉर एग्जांपल बेकिंग स्टेट में है, डिलीवरी स्टेट में है, कौन से स्टेट में है, एंड दस दे आर एक्चुअली इम्प्रूविंग द कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप. ठीक है, मैं आपको दिखा भी देती हूँ ऑनलाइन. ऑलराइट जी, दिस इज the website, the international website of the Dominos Pizza, और इसमें ये आपको नजर आ रही है जो बार है. This is the Pizza Tracker bar. ठीक है, that means the delivery experts at Domino's have specifically engineered Dominos Tracker to keep you up to date on the status of your order from the moment it's prepared to the second it leaves our store for delivery. So पहले में order place हो रहा है, second में prepare हो रहा है, pizza bake हो रहा है, quality check हो रहा है, and then it's out for delivery. ठीक है, सो जो जो स्टेप्स होते रहते हैं वो चीज़ें इस बार में रेड होती जाती हैं. सो दिस इज अगेन टेलिंग द कस्टमर सो दैट दे डोंट हैव टू कीप थिंकिंग कि उनका पिज़्ज़ा जो है वो किस स्टेट में है. पाकिस्तानी डोमिनोज साइट के ऊपर अभी जो ऑर्डर ट्रैकर इज कमिंग सून, सो होपफुली व्हेन इट कम्स तो यू विल बी एबल टू सी कि वो किस किस्म का ट्रैकर इंक्लूड करते हैं इसमें. नाउ लेट्स आंसर अ फ्यू क्वेश्चंस कंसर्निंग दिस केस स्टडी. अच्छा, क्वेश्चन है व्हाट काइंड्स ऑफ सिस्टम्स आर डिस्क्राइब्ड इन दिस केस. कौन कौन से सिस्टम्स डिस्क्राइब किए गए हैं इस केस स्टडी में. आइडेंटिफाई एंड डिस्क्राइब द बिजनेस प्रोसेसेस ईच सपोर्ट. और कौन कौन से बिजनेस प्रोसेसेस ये वाले जो सिस्टम्स हैं ये सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. ठीक है जी. अब systems कौन कौन से थे हमारे पास? We had two systems. One of them was the point of sale system and the other one was the online ordering system. दो system थे. Point of sale system हमारे पास Pulse था as well as Pulse Evolution जो उसका upgraded version था. Then we have the online ordering system जो कि था Pizza Tracker जिसमें include था. Then business processes कौन कौन से ये deal कर रहे हैं ये दोनों systems. Obviously जब आपको जो system include हो रहा है organization में, it has to improve a certain business process. कौन कौन से business processes हैं? Number one is purchase and payments at the physical location. Right जी. Then we have the purchase and payments at the physical locations. मतलब कि जो आपका point of sale system है, that is helping in doing that, maintaining that. ठीक है. दूसरा system जो है, that was managing the online orders for pizza. ठीक है. Online orders जब दे रहे हैं customers, ठीक है, तो उस site में क्या होता है, you become a member of the site, then you place an order, and with that order you are able to see the image, and with that image देखने के बाद you can see कि आपकी pizza की progress क्या है. ठीक है जी. Now the next question is, how do these systems help Domino's improve its business performance? ठीक है, उनके जो business performance है Domino's की, वो ये systems improve किस तरह कर रहे हैं? दो तरीके हैं. One is help in maintaining consistent and efficient management functions. ठीक है, आपके जो simple operational functions हो रहे हैं, that is the purchase and payments at the location, physical locations, ठीक है, उनको manage करने के लिए आपका system use हो रहा है point of sale. ठीक है. दूसरा system जो है, that is used for taking and customizing orders, maintaining sales figures and compiling customer info. ठीक है. Again, point of sale system plus the online ordering system वो मिलजुल के ये वाला काम कर रहे हैं, that is taking the customizing order, maintaining sales figure and compiling the customer info. Right जी. Then the next question is, how did the online pizza ordering system improve the process of ordering a Domino's pizza? Improve वो किस तरह कर रहा है? By showing photographic version of the pizza and giving the view of the progress of the pizza order. ठीक है. पहले तो कस्टमर सोचते रह जाते थे कि उनकी जो डिलीवरी ऑर्डर उन्होंने किया है उसकी होम डिलीवरी कितनी देर में होगी, कब तक होगी, पिज़्ज़ा किस स्टेज में है. ठीक है. Now they don't have to worry about that because they only have to log in and look at their pizza order progress. Right. So this was basically a case study about the use of different information systems that are used in an organization, ठीक है, and how can they improve the different business processes in a simple food chain. एक simple सी example हमने case study देखी है and we answered the few questions. Again I suggest कि आप इस case study को खुद भी पढ़ें and try to answer the questions yourself as well. Okay, till now we have studied the two kinds of information systems. ठीक है, हमने electronic commerce और mobile commerce से related information systems देखे, हमने management level के information systems देखे, the TPS, the MIS, DSS and the ESS. ठीक है, and then we have also looked at the case study, ठीक है, that supports these kind of information systems. Now the question is that since there are different kinds of information systems working in an organization, ठीक है, so how does the organization manage these information systems and उनके अंदर जो information है वो coordinate किस तरह हो रही है? So the challenge here is to get them all work together as one corporate system. That means you want all of these business processes to be integrated with the help of those systems. ठीक है, हम चाह रहे हैं कि वो सब systems integrate हो जाएं and all of these can share the information effectively. अगर ये सब कुछ different levels के ऊपर different information systems में different information पड़ी हुई है, then again it becomes a problem about how to coordinate these and how to share different kinds of informations. ठीक है, the solution for that is again enterprise application systems that span different functional areas. ठीक है, अब इनका जो काम क्या है, what is the use of these enterprise applications is executing business processes across the firm. ठीक है, they span the whole functional areas. ठीक है, firm के अंदर top down, bottom up, सारे levels को cover करते हैं, as well as they cover the different functional areas in the organization, and they coordinate different business processes closely and integrates the different business processes together in the form of one system. आपके finance, marketing, all these kind of things come under one system again. ठीक है, different kinds of enterprise applications हैं आपके पास. Number one is the enterprise resource planning. It is a set of integrated programs that manages the vital business operations of an entire organization. The basic business processes हो रहे हैं organization में, it integrates all of those processes. ठीक है, its scope varies, but they're usually integrating the marketing, sales, finance, manufacturing, business processes, all of these things together. For example, जब आपका हमने sales ऑर्डर फुलफिलमेंट की एग्जांपल दी थी, तब हमने देखा था कि आपके सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट इंक्लूड हो रहा है, अकाउंटिंग डिपार्टमेंट इंक्लूड हो रहा है, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग डिपार्टमेंट इंक्लूड हो रहा है. ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स वर इंक्लूडेड इन managing that order. So when you have an ERP system, then you don't have to worry about the kind of information going in and out of the different departments, because वो सारी चीज़ें automate कर देता है एक ERP. ठीक है, once the order is made, आपके manufacturing production department को information जाती है that the product needs to be made, warehouses को information जाती है that you need to pick up that product and supply it to the customer. Then आपके sales department को, accounting department को information जाती है that a certain product has been shipped and you need to generate the invoice. Again, customer representatives को information जाती है, notification जाती है that a certain product has been sold off. Then you have to provide them with the customer services. ठीक है जी. बेनिफिट क्या है इस सारे एंटरप्राइज रिसोर्स प्लानिंग का? इज सिंपली इजी अडॉप्शन ऑफ इम्प्रूव्ड वर्क प्रोसेसेस एंड इंक्रीज एक्सेस ऑफ टाइमली डेटा. ठीक है, आपको सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स को फंक्शनल एरियाज में जो एम्प्लॉयज काम कर रहे हैं दैट आर रिलेटेड विद दैट ऑपरेशनल फंक्शन, देन दे रिक्वायर द टाइमली डेटा. ठीक है, एंड द ERP आर बेसिकली यूज्ड एट द एंटरप्राइज वाइड लेवल टू share the information between different departments and different functional areas. This makes the systems easier to use and also effective. Right. Then we have different other kinds of enterprise systems. Another one is called the supply chain management system. Supply chain management system basically refers to creating relationships with the suppliers. ठीक है, not only that, एक पूरी सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट इसमें इंक्लूड हो जाती है. फॉर एग्जांपल आपके सप्लायर्स इंक्लूड होते हैं, द परचेजिंग फर्म्स, द लॉजिस्टिक फर्म्स, ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स. इट बेसिकली लिंक्स द होल सप्लाई चेन. ठीक है, तो किस पॉइंट पे एट द राइट टाइम राइट अमाउंट ऑफ इन्वेंट्री जो जानी चाहिए इन द शॉर्टेस्ट पॉसिबल टाइम. सो सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम्स गिव यू दैट फंक्शनैलिटी. कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम CRM again refer to maintaining good relationships with the customers. ठीक है, आपके customers के साथ dealing और information उनके profile किस तरह manage हो रहे हैं, all these things are managed by the customer relationship management systems. Knowledge management systems basically refer to knowledge management. There are certain firms जिनकी expertise या knowledge जो होती है वो कुछ चीज़ों में, for example product creation, product selection, service creation में ज़्यादा होती है. And that knowledge is an asset to an organization. That knowledge is unique and it cannot be imitated. उसकी नकल नहीं हो सकती. वो किसी और organization से वो उस किस्म की knowledge नहीं आ सकती. So knowledge and expertise is something that is very important for an organization. ठीक है, जो जिसको उस काम में महारत हासिल हो गई हो. So this kind of knowledge needs to be managed and contained and stored, right, so that it can be used in the most profitable manner. So storing that knowledge, maintaining that knowledge, all of these things come under the category of knowledge management systems. Knowledge management system basically provide you with the functionality of managing that knowledge so that it can be used for strategic purposes in the future. So knowledge management system basically are the systems that capture the knowledge and apply the knowledge, and allow the managers to apply the knowledge in the best possible manner. Now let's talk about the collaborative systems or the collaboration systems. Now what is collaboration? Collaboration is simply working with others to achieve shared and explicit goals. ठीक है, different लोग जो हैं वो organizations में groups में काम करते हैं, teams में काम करते हैं. Sometimes they work in informal teams that are not formally created. So for example, members in a team, in a formal team for example, they need to collaborate to complete a certain task. ठीक है, so simple collaboration means either you sit in a meeting room, you're collaborating. ठीक है, आप phone के ऊपर you're collaborating. For example, if you're at different locations, then you need the information technology or certain technology to collaborate at a distance. वो again हमने जब virtual organization structure की बात की थी, then again we said that there's a lot of collaboration required when you're in a virtual organization setup. And again there's a use of information technology here that helps people to collaborate either online or at a distance. And collaboration is happening almost in all the organizations. Investments in collaborative technologies have brought major improvements. Okay, so there are different kinds of categories of collaborative software tools that are available. Let me read them out. Email and instant messaging, collaborative writing, event scheduling, audio conferencing, video conferencing, whiteboarding, document sharing, which includes the wikis. इसको हम आगे जाके भी देखते हैं. So these are just a few examples of the collaborative software tools. There are 15 of them that are currently being used by different organizations or personally as well by different people for communication and for collaboration on different work issues. So collaboration, that means working in groups, is very, very crucial in organizations, because there are definitely kinds of works involved in organization that allow you to meet together and to make certain decisions in a proper way. For example, there are trainings involved, there are inspirational speeches involved that need to motivate the employees working at the lower level to do good work, etc., etc. तो बहुत सारे examples हैं of people collaborating within organizations. जी collaboration tools को थोड़ा सा देख लेते हैं. Email and instant messaging, again आपका बहुत basic form of collaboration है जो कि काफ़ी अरसे से use हो रहा है. It's a major communication and collaboration tool used by organizations since ages, and in fact instant messaging now allows real-time conversation with multiple people. ठीक है, आप email के through क्या कर सकते हैं, textual message भेज सकते हैं, graphical message भेज सकते हैं. ठीक है, अगेन इंस्टेंट मैसेजिंग के थ्रू भी आप ये कर सकते हैं. टेक्सचुअल कॉन्टेक्स्ट में चैट्स हो सकती हैं, एज वेल एज यू कैन शेयर फाइल्स एंड सेंड चार्ट्स, दीज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. सो किसी भी लेवल के ऊपर कोलैबोरेशन हो सकती है थ्रू ईमेल्स एंड इंस्टेंट मैसेजिंग. देन वी हैव द सोशल नेटवर्किंग. हम बहुत सारी सोशल नेटवर्किंग साइट्स खुद भी यूज़ करते हैं, माई स्पेस यूज़ करते हैं, फेसबुक यूज़ करते हैं. Social networking is again becoming an important factor in the collaboration of organizations as well. It's a corporate tool. It's becoming a corporate tool for sharing ideas and collaborating online. ठीक है, Facebook आपका अब सिर्फ एक social networking site नहीं रहा for simple people, but it's becoming a tool, collaborative tool for the organizations as well. और एक site है called the LinkedIn.com that provides networking services to business professionals. Networking here means के people to people contact जो है वो provide करता है business professionals को by checking out कि आप इस profession में हैं तो probably you would want to know this person from the same profession, etc., etc. तो वो आपको suggestions भी देता है कि you could collaborate with this person or get in contact with this person to improve your businesses. Okay, so again, social networking is becoming a corporate level tool for major organizations now. Wikis term might be new for you. It comes from the term Wikipedia. आपके wikis basically online web pages होते हैं that you can edit, and in fact you can edit in groups. ठीक है, आपको ज़रूरी नहीं है आपको पता हो कि वेब पेज किस तरह क्रिएट करना है. You only have to create a wiki by becoming a member of that wiki and you can edit that information on that web page. ठीक है, उसकी एग्जाम्पल विकीपीडिया है, आपका एक मेजर विकी का टाइप विकीपीडिया है, दैट मीन्स इट्स एन ऑनलाइन डिक्शनरी जो कि या इंसाइक्लोपीडिया टाइप की चीज़ है जो आपको ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल है. तो आपने उसमें देखा होगा दैट पीपल हु आर साइटेशंस होती हैं, उसमें लोग इन्फॉर्मेशन जब डालते हैं तो वो कहीं से कोट करते हैं कि हमने ये इन्फॉर्मेशन यहाँ से ली है. ठीक है, एंड दीज विकीज आर कॉन्स्टेंटली बीइंग अपडेटेड बिकॉज देयर मेनी पीपल कैन बिकम अ मेंबर ऑफ एन open Wikipedia page. ठीक है, so they can alter the information. That's why wikis, again, since different people can edit a certain page, that's why again they're becoming a corporate tool, because you can contribute and edit text contents as well as graphics, and it is becoming a major repository for unstructured corporate knowledge. ठीक है, आपकी informal knowledge और unstructured knowledge जो होती है, for example, उसका एक बहुत बड़ा डेटाबेस या सोर्स बन रहा है विकी. ठीक है, विकी यूज करके जो डिफरेंट लोग हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, फॉर एग्जांपल अ सर्टेन ग्रुप वांट्स टू शेयर सर्टेन काइंड ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. ठीक है, सो इंस्टेड ऑफ ईमेलिंग अ सेट ऑफ डॉक्यूमेंट्स टू एवरी पर्सन इन द ग्रुप, ठीक है, जो जो उस ग्रुप में आ रहा है उसको वो पेज का लिंक सिर्फ दे रहे हैं, that this is the information and you can either change it, or if you want to add into that, ठीक है, you can do that. ठीक है, any member, if somebody is a member of that page, they can edit the information and change the information as well, and simply just get the information. Right, next we have the virtual meeting systems. That means again आपके जो virtual meeting है at different locations, अगर लोग different locations के ऊपर located हैं, then how do they meet? ठीक है, रीजन क्या है वर्चुअल मीटिंग सिस्टम्स को यूज करने का, इज टू रिड्यूस ट्रैवल कॉस्ट बाय बिजनेस प्रोफेशनल्स. कुछ बिजनेसेस ऐसे होते हैं जिसमें ट्रैवल लॉस नहीं होता है, फॉर एग्जांपल मैनेजमेंट कंसल्टिंग करनी है, या इंस्पिरेशनल चार्ज देनी है, या इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकिंग में आपकी बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रैवलिंग हो रही है. सो दीज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स इंक्रीज अ लॉट ऑफ बजट ऑफ द कंपनी. ठीक है, और आपकी obviously travel costs ज़्यादा हो रही हैं because of the increased costs in the energy level, because of the increased cost in the energy. Right जी, क्या कर सकते हैं virtual meeting systems के through? You can briefing, you can do the training courses, you can do the management consulting, you can do the inspirational chats with the help of these virtual meeting systems, जिसमें video conferencing, audio conferencing, ये सब चीज़ें include हो जाती हैं. एक special kind of virtual meeting system है, it's called a telepresence. ठीक है, यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा आपको टेक्निकल टर्म्स यूज हो रही हैं, बट आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू अ ब्रीफ आइडिया अबाउट व्हाट दीज टर्म्स आर. हम मॉड्यूल 2 में आगे जाके डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजीज को और ज़्यादा डिटेल में देखेंगे. टेलीप्रेजेंस इज इंटीग्रेटेड ऑडियो वीडियो टेक्नोलॉजी that allows the person to give the appearance of being present at the location of the meeting instead of being present at the physical location जहाँ पे वो already है. ठीक है, सो आपका एक किस्म का प्रेजेंस क्रिएट हो जाती है इन द मीटिंग एनवायरनमेंट विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस टेक्नोलॉजी. ठीक है, आपके बहुत हाई एंड टेक्नोलॉजी है, बहुत सोफिस्टिकेटेड टेक्नोलॉजी है दैट अलाउज यू टू बी एक्चुअली प्रेजेंट इन द काइंड ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट इन द मीटिंग एनवायरनमेंट. ठीक है जी, इन सारी टेक्नोलॉजीज को, विकीज को, सोशल नेटवर्किंग को हम इमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज में आगे चल के भी देखेंगे. इसके अलावा लाइक आई सेड अगेन कि जो सारे जो इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम्स हमने अभी पढ़े हैं, बिजनेस इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम्स जो हमने देखे हैं, लाइक द TPS, द MIS, द DSS, ESS, as well as the enterprise systems and as well as the collaborative systems, इन सारे systems को हम आगे जाके module 3 में देखेंगे when we said we're going to talk about the different kinds of information systems. Again इन सब की detail में जाएंगे कि इनके कौन कौन से components हैं, किस चीज़ के ऊपर base करके इनको create किया गया है, what are the components of these information systems, and what are the further categories of these information systems, और ये किस तरह काम करते हैं in detail. Okay, we're going to study all this in module 3. Okay, today we looked at different kinds of information systems used in organization. They either depended on the kind of business being done, for example the electronic business, then they were depending on the kinds of management levels in organization, then they were depending on the enterprise systems, and the kind of systems used for collaboration. ठीक है, एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बिजनेस में हमने देखा था कि व्हाट इज इलेक्ट्रॉनिक बिजनेस, व्हाट इज ई कॉमर्स एंड व्हाट इज मोबाइल कॉमर्स. ठीक है, और उनके लिए किस किस्म के सिस्टम्स रिक्वायर्ड है. देन वी लुक्ड एट द डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम्स यूज्ड एट डिफरेंट मैनेजमेंट लेवल्स. ट्रांजैक्शन प्रोसेसिंग सिस्टम को देखा था, दैट वाज हेल्पिंग द मेजर रूटीन वर्क एंड द ऑपरेशनल लेवल के ऊपर काम कर रहा था. देन वी लुक्ड एट द मैनेजमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम. ठीक है, मैनेजमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम वी सेड वर्क एट डिफरेंट फंक्शनल एरियाज ऑफ द organization, and they are for the middle management who basically get the reports from the management information system to monitor and control the routine level operations. Then we talked about the decision support systems that were generating reports for the decision making, and they were helping in the decision making process as well as problem solving, and they were creating the analytical reports for the top management. Then we talked about the executive support systems. We said executive support systems follow the same pattern as the DSS, but they have specific more functionalities like strategic management, strategic control, as well as crisis management, and they help the executive level managers to solve certain problems and to make decisions. Then we talked about a little case study about Dominos, के Dominos ने किस तरह information systems को use करके और अपने organization को complete उसके structure को overhaul करके एक अपने customer service better की थी, अपने customer relationship improve किया था, as well as they improved their pizza as well. Then we saw that they had two kinds of systems working in there. One of them was the point of sale system, Pulse, jiska updated version was called the Pulse Evolution. Then we saw the pizza ordering system, which had a pizza tracker in it as well. ठीक है, दो features थे उसके, viewing the pizza as well as tracking the pizza progress. And then we answered a few questions about the case study. ठीक है, again अगर आप case study खुद पढ़ लेंगे, then it would become more easier for you to understand what was happening in the case study. Then we talked about the enterprise systems. We said that since it's difficult to manage all the different kinds of system working at the management level, then it's easier to integrate all the systems together, which in turn integrates different business processes working in the organization. And so we talked about the enterprise applications or the enterprise systems that help you achieve such a thing. And one of those enterprise applications was the ERP, the Enterprise Resource Planning, that was integrating different business processes of the functional areas of the organization, which included marketing, finance, sales, etc., etc. Thus, it was helping to integrate the different business processes and give the information in a timely manner. Also, we talked about the supply chain management system, the customer relationship management system, and the knowledge management system. Again, knowledge management का एक complete topic है that we're going to do in the coming chapters in module 3. We're going to define what is knowledge management and what are the techniques of capturing and applying the knowledge and expertise by using the information systems. Right, उसके बाद we talked about the collaborative systems. We talk about the collaborative tools, कि किस किस्म के tools use हो सकते हैं to create a collaborative system in an organization. Either it's on a physical location, or it's a collaboration that is happening between people on different physical locations. Again, we talked about the virtual meeting software as well. ठीक है, that means कि आपका एक virtual meeting किस तरह create कर सकते हैं और क्यों ज़रूरी है एक virtual meeting environment को create करने के लिए for the collaboration. Okay, this was what we did today. In the next lecture, we are going to start off with chapter 3. That means we're going to start off with module 2. That is all about the technology. The first chapter we're going to do in that is about the hardware and the software. बहुत basic chapter. In fact, it will be kind of your revision from the CS 101 अगर आपने पढ़ा हो Introduction to Computing. So pretty much वही वाली चीज़ें हैं. एक तरह से आपकी रिविजन हो जाएगी अबाउट व्हाट आर द काइंड्स ऑफ हार्डवेयर यूज, ठीक है, कौन कौन सी डिवाइसेस यूज होती हैं, इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम और बिजनेस के पर्सपेक्टिव से हम देखेंगे कि किस किस्म की डिवाइसेस यूज हो सकती हैं टू इम्प्रूव द बिजनेसेस एंड कौन कौन से सॉफ्टवेयर यूज हो सकते हैं. अगैन वी आर गोइंग टू लुक एट 1 or 2 केस स्टडीज इन दैट चैप्टर एज वेल, सो दैट इट्स ईजियर फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड कि बिजनेस किस तरह different hardwares and software use करते हैं to improve their business processes. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next lecture.